Hello and welcome to our Little Dragon Kung Fu for Children class. This is the third class we're going to do on animals. So last two classes we looked at tiger movements. So this class we're doing something completely new, which will be the snake. So snake is very flexible, but also fast, and powerful as a tiger as well. So, but before we start, we just do a bit of warm up to get ourselves going. So if you just want to do 5 jumping jacks with me, and go. 1, 2, 3, 5. And roll your arms forwards, just as quick as you can. And backwards, even faster. And 1 forward, 1 back. 1, 2, 3, 4, and the other way. Yes. Okay. So we're going to do 5 squats. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Good. Next one, we're going to do the jumping jacks and squats right after the one after the other. 5 jumping jacks, 5 squats straight away. And go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And straight away. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, now we're adding in a forwards roll, because in our section later we're going to do a forwards roll. So I hope you all remember how to do a forwards roll. I just quickly show you again. So we're going to do a squat, then we put our hands down here, tuck our head in, so you tuck your head in on your chest, and then you basically go up and roll over. So, and if you can, you land in your squat position again. Yeah? So let's do like 5 forward rolls like this. A bit slow. So we squat down, we put our hands down, tuck our head in, move up, and roll over. And then you almost in squat position come up again. That was number 2. We do 3 more. And down, tuck your head in. Yeah, so make sure you always tuck your head in. Yeah, so kind of on your chest. Look down. So that was number 3. 2 more. 1, hands down, tuck your head in, up. Very good. And last one. So again, very slowly, and tuck in, up. Very good. So now we're going to combine our jumping jacks, jumping jacks, squats, forward roll together. So we're going to do 5 jumping jacks, 5 squats, and then a forward roll at the end. Yeah, so we do 3 sets. I'll do it this way, so you can follow me along. And we start with 5 jumping jacks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and squats. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and straight away down, up, roll, and up again. So you can straight away from there, if you have enough space, you can do it again. And set 2. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and we go down, roll, up, and last one. So again, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, down. And land like this, up. Very good. So that was our very, very quick warm-up. We're not finished yet. Next one, I already want to introduce a stance we need in a minute. So this is, so how we do this, I want you to just, I'll say sit down, we sit down and we stand up. So we just do 5 of these, just up and down. And you follow me on my count. And then we add a bit of technique into this. Yeah, so all I want you to do, if I say down, to sit down, like to sit down on your bottom and come up. So ideally you come up without using your hands. Yeah, try to sit down and get up without using your hands. And so we do this a few times. You just need to listen when I say up and down. And down, up, down, up, down, up, down, and up. And last one, down, up. Okay, so maybe a few of you noticed that it's easier if you cross your leg, right? So if you cross your leg and go down like this, sometimes it makes it easier if you then also want to come up without using your hands and just push yourself up like this. Yeah, so we're going to use a stance that is a bit similar to this. It's where you cross your leg. I'll do this from the side, but you all you do is you put your knee down and do it like this. But you can also basically stand or sit on your bottom. I'll show you, and your leg is like this. So this is called shabu, and we will be using this in a minute when we do our snake form. So sometimes we come down like this in this movement. So again, here it helps if you can get up out of this stance like this. So let's try and practice to come into this stance by we're crossing our legs a bit more than, not too, if you do it too narrow, you can't sit down, right? So you need to go a bit further to then just put your knee down, your leg, and sit down. Yeah, so sometimes that can be a bit tricky, but let's try this. We try 5 times, yeah? So up, and then we might also swap leg. So try the other one as well. And we go here. So 1, yes, try up, and change over. So 2, yeah, easy, you say. Then we try one more, cross over. Just try to sit down. Yeah, so you see, my knee comes down here, but I'm sitting on my bottom. So up again. One last time. No, last. The one before the last. So that's number 4. Yeah. So we go up again. And the last one, number 5. Okay, very good. So this, we will practice this later a bit more, so just that you get an idea already. So, another quick thing I already want to practice before we learn a new kick is from here, how can we come into this cross stance, right? Instead of doing this and this, yeah? So when we stand here, we already can just turn around like this, you see? Now you already have your legs crossed. So I'll do it from so you can see. So you have your legs shoulder width apart, then you just turn your feet. Your feet actually don't really move. and they're already in this position when you then can go down. Okay, and then when we come up, let's turn the other way. So let's try this with a turn. Yeah? So from here, we turn. So you can take your arms with you as well. Then we go down. Very good. And up. Turn again, just on the spot. Turn some more. Down. Yeah, so we do 2 more sets of this. Yeah, so 2 each direction. And up, turn. So let's steady ourselves first. Let's try this again. So from here, so we just turn our feet to the other direction. Sit down. That's number 1. Then we come up, we turn a bit more, down. That's set number 1. Let's do this one more time, both directions. So we come up, turn, steady. So one more, turn, sit down. Very good. Then we come up, turn some more, and down. Yeah, easy, huh? So, good. Shake your legs. So that's some preparation to what we're going to learn next. We will do this a bit more. So, next section is we're going to learn a kick, a new kick. So last week we've practiced, and the session before we practiced our forward kick, 掌踢腿. So today we're learning a new kick, which is called inside kick. It's 立合腿. So it starts exactly the same as the 掌踢腿. So the ready position is the same. So I hope you remember. So from here, 立正. And then when I say 预备, you still do your stand, clap, and move out. That's still the same, exactly the same. So I'll quickly demonstrate what the inside kick looks like, and then we can do this together. So from here, it's 预备. And then what we do is we kick up and then to the side, like this, straight up to the side. And then one more the other side, we go straight up to the side. Cool. So, okay, so that was a bit fast. Let's see if we can do this a bit slower so you can get the hang of it. So it's pretty much straight up, but then you need to move your foot to the side, and you can imagine if you want to kind of hit like a little ball with your foot like this, yeah? So you hit here. So you need to also move your foot a bit, but your leg keeps straight. Okay, so let's try this without too much talking. And we do 4 slow ones. I'll do 4 in this direction, and then I'll do another 4 and 4 from left to right and right to left. So from here, 立正 and 预备. Very good. So now we go up and to the side, and your arms stay like this, okay? So 1, back to your center. And the next one, your other leg comes up and to the side. Very good. Then another one, up to the side. Yes. And the last one, forwards, up to the side. And finish. Ha! Very good. So let's try this from this way. So you can do it with me 4 times. And ready? 预备. Good. I count and you kick. And 1. Whoops. I hit my foot there, so I didn't put my foot up enough. So we try this again. From here. And you bet. So you obviously need to raise your legs. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and finish. Ha! Good. One more time from here, and really straight. You bang. Arms straight. Make sure your arms are straight. Yeah, so it gives you like your tension in your whole body. So then we try to kick something. Maybe someone's holding an apple and you kick it out of their hand. So 1, yes, 2, 3, 4, and finish. Ha! Very good. So that was all our kicks today. This one is called inside kick Lee Hertway. So I hope you also remember your straightforward kick. We don't practice this today, but go back and practice that too. So now you know already 2 kicks. Straight kick and inside kick. So Jung Ti Tui and Lee Hertway. So now we're moving on to what you want to learn today. Some snake movements, okay? So we already started with our forwards roll. So let's practice this forwards roll again, because in our movement, well, let's say I'll show you the movement we're learning first, right? And then I'll explain, go bit by bit. So I'll show you how to do this first. So we were here from the tiger movement. This was the last of our tiger movement. So now I'll show you really shortly what we're going to learn today. So we're going to do our forwards roll, come into a stance like this. This is our snake. Then we're going to do 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, that's our snake movement. Doesn't look too difficult, but it has some difficult movements on there. So let's break this down to our individual movements. So first of all, it's the forwards roll, yeah? So from here, so we are already from here. So all we practice is like 3 times forward roll. We will go down and then just do a straight forward roll already, which we did before. So before, you know, we just go up, yeah? So now I want you to come into a different movement. This new stance is called Guibu, yeah? And it's like this. What happens is your knee comes down here and your other leg will be a bit wider, and your bottom needs to almost sit down, but it doesn't sit down properly. Yeah? So I'll show you this movement from the side as well. So when we do our forwards roll, we come up, this one comes to the side, the other one comes a bit out, and you go down like this, right? But you don't sit down completely. Do the other way as well so you can see it from the other side. So we just done from here, we're going to do the forward roll. So come up almost a bit wider than your normal squat stance. So you can put your leg down and the other leg will come like this. And then you will do some hand movements too. Yeah? So this will be the tricky part for this first movement. It's not so much the forwards roll, it's the Guibu stance. So let's practice this just 3 times, and then we will add some movements to it too. Yeah, so just do it for a forward roll, and here, knee comes down, and your leg comes out like this. right? So you need to sit like this at least. No hands yet. So one more time this way. And so from your squat position, you do your forward roll, come down. This one goes up like this position. Yeah? So one more time this way. And one, down, this comes forwards, there we go. Okay? Good. So now we're adding some hand movements. So for this one, I've got something. So to do the snake hand movements, it helps because a snake hand movement is like this, which looks like a snake head. Yeah? So sometimes if you don't know how to do this, it helps if you have a small ball like this and put it in your hand like this and then try to hold it. So this is how you can practice your snake hand movements. So put it together like this, yeah? So this is how you practice this movement. So let's keep the balls in there so we do it correctly, right? So we can also, again, the snake can also do, it doesn't punch, it stabs like this, right? You just go forward, stab, 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 yeah? So we can go backwards and forwards, yeah? So let's do 6 stabs, yeah? We just do them on the spot, okay? So from here, so it's easier if you practice with the balls faster because it gets you a feeling, and then we take them off after a while. So we do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, then the same as with a tiger, the snake can also do like this, you know, like 1, 2. So here you have it a bit, it's not completely blocked, but it's a movement a bit like 2. Yeah, so you do 1, 2. So it's a bit more, one is first, the other one comes next. So let's try this one as well. We do 2 at a time, but it goes like, one goes a bit higher, the other a bit lower. Yeah, so we do 1, back, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, very good. So just relax your hands a bit. So we've done some stabs. We've done the movement. So next one is the snake does like circling and flexible movements, right? So after we've done a forwards roll, one of the movements will be, so it will be if you like this already. So the snake head will come from the bottom up, turn around, and do this, right? So let's see if we can do this from here. So let's do as if you hugging. It's like, you know, when a snake goes around people, it's like their prey or if they're objects, they can curl in. So that's what they do. They curl in, yeah. So you curl in, and then the head comes from the top, looking up. So see what's there. Okay, and then the other one just goes like that. So let's try a few like this. So we curl together. Let's see, like this is curling together. Then you come from the bottom, top. Yeah, and then you do this. So do this 2 more times. So from here, curl, come up. Very good. 1 more. So, okay. So the snake, also the snake doesn't, the sound for the snake is shh. Yeah? We all know what a snake sound makes. So you can use this as well. So you can curl together, be really quiet, Yeah, and then when she comes up, look, shh. Very good. So let's try the other side as well. You can do the other side too. So from here, then now it curls the other way. Come up, shh. Yeah. So one more from here, and last one from here. Okay. So last hand movement we're also trying to do is, because the snake is really flexible and it glides onto your arms, we're trying this movement. So from here, so you have your snake movement here, this arm comes, glides on your arm, you make a cross, then the other one arm comes back, and then it's like this, right? So let's try this one. We just glide together, right? So you see this one turns around and you glide over and then you turn around on the other side. So one more, and at the same time you move. Yeah? So we glide this way, then we turn around, glide. Okay, let's practice this, just this movement, just 3 times. So 1, 2, 3. Yeah, okay. That's already pretty good. So that's your snake hands and turning. Let's see if we can bring this together into the form. So I'll get rid of my boards. And we try to see if we can do the movements, okay? So from here again, we had the tiger, last tiger movement. Now we're going into our squat, forward roll. Now this stance, which is very tricky for a lot of us, yeah? So we curl in our arms, then our snake comes up, shh. Yeah, so that's your first movement. Let's see if we can bring this together. Okay, I'll do it 3 times, each direction. So from here again, and we do a forward roll. This stance, come together, basically from here, shh. Good. So, one more from here. So, squat, forward roll. Yeah, you have your arms like already here. Curl. Good. And one more time from here. So when you do your squat, you see I already move my feet to come into this stance we're going to have. So from here, we go. You see? So I already do my foot a bit out, the other one comes in, then go down. All that my arms need to do now is come in. Yeah? So I'll do it one more time forwards. So, and good. Now we just stand up. We stand up, 1, yeah, and we move. When we move our front leg back, we step, 1. Then we do this another time, 2, 3, and 4. The last one, we don't move our legs anymore. Okay, so again, from here, so we just did this. The snake just had a look out, what's there? Now, we go up and defend ourselves, right? We stand up and someone's coming towards us, so you go like 1, stab, 2, stab, 3, and 4, you just go in without the stab. One more time. So from here and 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, so that's your movement. Very good. That's movement number 2. Now, we move on. From here, we just move our arms straight. So this one goes really straight, and the other one comes out straight there too. So no, the other one goes from here, what we've practiced earlier, the sliding movement, and then goes all the way this way. So we are on our last step, so we just done 1, 2. So now this arm just goes straight, and the other arm moves over while this arm comes here, and then you move straight and you turn. You turn a complete circle, but without moving your feet. Let's try this one more time. So we just done step, step, yeah? So now our arms do this, yeah? All the way. So try again from here, this way, and then at the same time we just move our feet, turn, 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 and then this comes back here, and we sit down. That's what we practiced earlier, right? Good. Let's try this twice. So from here, so we move our arms, then we move our body, and the arm still comes back here, and you end up going this way. Yeah? So let's try this one more time. From the step. So make your arm big. Move just the arm. Turn. And then it goes here, down. Okay. So that's quite a tricky movement. You might want to practice this a bit. Our last movement will be like from here. You just sit like this, that's fine. And you just do a going up and down. Yeah, so the snake head goes up and down. So we have it here, so it goes like 1, up. So it goes up, and then it goes up, like really quickly. So you circle, up. We do this 3 times. 1, 2, 3. And then let's do one last one. And then we can go up again, like this. Okay? So, that's pretty much our snake form. I'll go through this just one more time, the complete thing, so see if we can bring everything together, and then this completes the structure of this form. So you can do it with me, we just do it really slowly. So from here, we had our tiger mouth, yeah? Okay, so then we kind of go into a forward roll already here. So here you already make your snake hands. Yeah, and then we get up. 1, 2, 3, 4. All the way. Very good. And then 1, 2, 3. And then you go up and then look a bit up. Yeah? Okay. So that's really basic structure of the snake form. So I want you to see if you can remember the movements at home, because next time we come back to this and then we can work on a bit on our flowing and power and speed and accuracy. Yeah? So that was all for today. I hope you enjoyed today's lesson, and hopefully you practice, and I'll see you next time. Okay, class finished.